Hello everyone, this is Pootie Bean with Mother's Gems, here to give you your weekly reading for August 25th through September 1st. Again, this is your weekly reading for August 25th through September 1st. So, before I begin, I ask that you pick a card, 1, 2, or 3, or you can pick all 3, whatever you're moved to pick, 1, 2, or 3, okay? If you'd like to book a regular reading with me, the information is in the description of this video, okay? So we're going to begin with card number 1. The High Priestess in reverse. This week, a lot of you are going to realize that it's time for you to break away from everyone else and get some alone time so that you can be one with your thoughts. With the High Priestess in reverse is saying that a lot of you are missing a lot of messages from your ancestors or your spirit guides because you haven't stilled yourself and relaxed and breathed. Also with the High Priestess in reverse, it's the time to break away from things that are gossipy. When this appears, this is saying either you're indulging in gossip or you may be the center of gossip. Maybe you have been encouraging it. So this is a time where you need to just break away from all of that so that you can regroup and get your mind right. When the High Priestess is in reverse, it is saying that your intuition is high, but you're just not really listening to it because you are so involved in, worldly things and things outside of yourself that do not concern you. Therefore, you are missing a lot of downtime you should be spending with yourself to focus on your goals and to reprioritize. Also, with the High Priestess in reverse, some secrets may be revealed to you because you may feel like somebody's being deceitful or a situation or something that's just unclear to you. You're most likely right because your intuition is on high, but it's probably blocked because of you're so engaged in things that are low vibrating. So you may be in a situation where you feel like you're being lied to or all the truth is not being said. So go forth and ask those questions. Go forth and see where it is you can better get an understanding, because for some of you, there may be some deception in the midst. All right? Stay woke. Card number 2. The Queen of Cups reverse. For those of you who picked Queens of Cups reverse, this is a time for you to assess your emotions, that you may be acting out of emotion and not thinking before you act. Also with the Queen of Cups in reverse, this may be an unhealthy dependency on love, meaning that you are trying to find love through everyone else but yourself, and this is causing some type of dependency on you to the fact where you might need someone so badly that it can cause a rift between you two. Also, the Queen of Cups reverse is calling for you to make sure that you are attuning to your emotions. This card appears when you're just when you aren't, telling people what you need, telling people how you are emotionally, when you're bottling all in, when you're just saying, I'm good, I'm fine, when you're really not, when the Queen of Cups is in reverse, it's saying that there's an emotional imbalance here that you need to fulfill for yourself. You need to find that ground for yourself, that others can't do it for you, that you need to reach it for yourself. The Queen of Cups reverse is calling for self-love and self-care and self-understanding. So if some of you might need counseling, this is a time for finding out those resources for you, because now is the time to attune to your emotions and your feelings and what it is that you need to be a better person, because you don't want to be emotionally dependent on anyone else, because if someone leaves you and you've invested all your emotions and depending on them to love you, then you're going to feel lost. You're going to feel emptied, and that's not good. You're supposed to fill your own cup with love and joy and find the joys for yourself this week. Stay woke. All right. Third card. 3 of Wands reverse. This week, a lot of you are feeling a little bit of setback. There's something that you really wanted to get started, or you had a plan and you wanted it to launch, but you're having a little bit of delays and setbacks. But this card is to say keep going, that every spiritual journey, every work journey, every journey that you could possibly go on has setbacks. And when you have these setbacks, this is just calling for you to sharpen your plan a little bit more, figure out the details, reassess where it is that you need to fine-tune your approach so that you can launch better, so that you can continue to drive forward. This is not a card of discouragement. It's just saying like things happen. Everything doesn't go off with a hitch for the first time, but that you do have a solid plan, but just fine-tune it a little bit. Go with your resources, ask a little bit more, get an education, network a little bit more. You're on the right path. It's just time for you to fine-tune the details. You're still in the beginning stages of your vision, and that's okay. Just fine-tune it a little bit more. Reach out, find a mentor, and you'll be all right. Stable? All right, all three. Do not lose faith in yourself. Just because you can't see the end goal of your vision doesn't mean you go inward and start downing yourself. Make sure that you clear yourself of gossip, and make sure that if it doesn't seem right, all deceptions are brought to light. If you feel like something doesn't seem right, that means you're supposed to bring it up to light and ask questions. Especially if it's tied within your relationship. If there's some insecurities or uncertainty about your relationship, if there's a deception, then you need to bring it to light. Things may not have started off how you wanted to, but with honesty and communications, things will be better. Also, when it comes to rumors and gossip, you don't always have to fit in with the in crowd. If this is the crowd or something that doesn't sit well with you, now is the time for you to get out of it. Because if it's always negative and it's always gossiping, or if you're the person that's always gossiping, spreading lies, and you're dependent on these unhealthy groups or things like that, it's time for you to reevaluate what you're supposed to do and what it is, the value of things, because it's no longer serving you. This is a week of getting rid of emotional things that are emotionally inept for you, things that do not foster growth and positivity. Also, this is a time for you to go in and do some self-care, some self-love work, because your intuition is high, but you're not trusting it. Queen of Cups and High Priestess and the Three of Wands reverse is saying things aren't going your way because you're second-guessing yourself. So do not second-guess yourself. Operate more of a logical aspect, and so that you can assess your emotions, assess where you can draw back and give some love for yourself. Because if you're putting all of everything you have into others, you're going to become clouded in decisions that become for yourself. So take some time out for yourself and relax this week. Okay? This is Puda Ping with your August 25th through September 1st reading. Stay well.